We're at the beginning of 10 Cup Pass. The sign says 6 miles. We talked to the fella there in the general store, and he said no problem. We won't be dragging anything, but it is slow going. He said about an hour and a half up, we'll hit a snowdrift and have to turn around. So let's see what we get into. The town of St. Elmo's was very cool.
We loved feeding the squirrels and
the ground squirrels and...
Is that what that was, a ground squirrel?
Yeah, the bigger one was a ground squirrel.
Okay. Trail's been pretty good so far. We're scouting out spots we can have lunch on our way back down. We brought a picnic. That's a campsite that there have been, wow, dozens of sites that look like that one along this trail. We started having a conversation about maybe not having a motorhome anymore, having something small that we could come out and do things like this. But then,
not until we're gone.
Yeah, and of course we're in South Carolina, and so it takes us a long haul to get out here to the trails, and I don't want to do that in a Jeep. Our best guess when you come across areas like this is perhaps an avalanche came through. A lot of dead trees uprooted from the root ball. We're out at our favorite lunch spot, having sandwiches and chips, and you shouldn't come out here because I don't think you'd like it. Not much to like out here.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we're having these sandwiches, and our little friends are all coming around.
You should hear the story on how he met them.
Yeah, what's that story? We'll leave.
You tell it. You tell it.
We'll leave it at this. There is a story. There is a story, but you'll never hear it.
Dude. It's better not to ask questions.
Yay, I picked the right line.
Woohoo!
Go straight. Yeah, because of that. Okay. And then he said he backed down a little ways, and I'd rather not back down stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that whole thing is...
Yep, I think so. But I can... I mean, I
looks like
could
you can turn around
be
right
surprised what I could turn around in. A lot of stuff I could turn around in. Probably that little slope.
Yep.
I could back into it.
Oh. Darn
it?
road.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. And
All right, we're at one of those campsites we were telling you about. Man, it would be really cool to be young again and be able to sleep on the ground. What do we have?
dirt.
Nope, no gold.
No gold.
You would have been out if that was the real survivor. All right, folks, they have been like this for 4 hours. Palms together, Owen.
4 hours.
Above, elbows straight. All right, the winner, last person standing, gets $1. If anyone is willing to drop out of the game, for a key lime yogurt.
That itself is already worth it.
No takers on the key lime yogurt. I think there was a cheat there, folks.
Owen's done some cheats.
Oh, you touched the tree behind you. Oh, and you'd be out for those elbows, son.
Your foot's really touching.
You too, Ethan. All right, your second temptation. A half hour of video games tonight.
Half hour. Half hour.
Stay up there if you want. But one of you is going to get a half hour of video games and the other one is not.
That's nothing.
Okay, we have reached the 8-hour mark. At this point, one hand over your head, the other hand on your right knee. At the 12-hour mark, the foot that's up needs to be pointed out in front of you.
You can see the pure concentration on my face.
I see pure something.
Shoot, that caught me off guard. I had to wink at the camera.
Owen's out. You're out, Owen. You're out. End of game. End of game.
$1.
$1 for Ethan.
I'll take that $1 now.
Ooh. It's not fired either. One thing I've learned about off-roading is that everything is fine and dandy on your way in, but on your way out, everyone's tired of rocking and jostling, and it's I wish there was a bumpy road in and a smooth road out. 0.6 miles from being back at the ghost town.
What time do we get on the road?
Well, we left the ghost town at about 1 o'clock. It's a 6-mile trail, and it's now almost 5, so 4 hours so far.
We've seen nothing. No animals.
You've seen nothing.
We've seen chipmunks, but that was at the...
No moose. No nothing like everybody said we would.
Seen a lot of moosey looking area with willow trees.
Apparently everything is a
Pine.
That's tip 1 for off-roading, unless I've given another tip in the past, but I don't think I have. Don't bite off more than you want, because at some point you're going to be tired and you still got to get home.
And make dinner.
Make dinner. What you making?
What are you making?
Already made it. We're having Dad's frozen leftover gumbo.
I thought we were having hamburgers.
That changed.
That changed because we knew we'd be tired and wouldn't feel like.
Owen.
What?
Owen hit you again?
You're gonna have to blur that out on video.
What did he do?
He did this.